If you're planning to retire before Medicare kicks in, healthcare costs are probably one of your biggest worries. And if you've heard that ACA subsidies are ending after 2025, as I've gotten that impression just generally in talking with people, and was the motivation for creating this video, you're not alone in wondering, will early retirement become unaffordable? First, let's clear up the confusion that may be out there. The Affordable Care Act, or ACA, isn't going away next year. It remains highly popular with millions relying on it for coverage, and there's no serious proposal to repeal it or replace its core structure. What is set to expire at the end of 2025 are the enhanced premium tax credits. These were first introduced during the pandemic and then extended under the Inflation Reduction Act. The enhancements remove the income cap for eligibility and increase the subsidy amounts for many Americans. If Congress doesn't act, in 2026, we'll revert to the original ACA subsidy rules, which include a hard income cap at 400% of the federal poverty level. These numbers adjust annually, but they give you a good ballpark for planning for next year. So what stays in place if the enhanced credits expire? The basic ACA subsidy structure remains if your modified adjusted gross income, or MAGI, is below 400% of the federal poverty level, you'll still qualify for significant premium subsidies. And if your income is below 250% of the FPL, you may also qualify for cost-sharing reductions, which lower deductibles and out-of-pocket costs, sometimes dramatically. For example, your maximum out-of-pocket limit could be cut in half compared to standard plans. This is why strategic income planning in early retirement is so valuable. Pulling from taxable brokerage accounts, using Roth IRA withdrawals, or managing capital gains carefully can all help you stay within that subsidy-eligible range. So will we get to keep the enhanced subsidies or not? Congress is expected to take up this issue in 2025, most likely as part of budget negotiations in mid to late summer or early fall. These decisions often come down to the wire, as we've certainly seen in the past, so timing can be unpredictable. And this is a congressional decision, not a presidential one, though the president can certainly advocate and influence the process. But ultimately, Congress will decide whether to extend, modify, or let the enhanced tax credits expire. It's important to note that the most recent major legislation in Congress, the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill Act, did not include any extension of the enhanced ACA subsidies. This omission is a strong signal that, at least right now, and the date of this recording is June 9th, 2025, Congress is not prioritizing an extension. While it's still possible lawmakers could revisit the issue later in 2025, there's currently no active movement to keep the enhanced subsidies in place. Although there are policy experts and major healthcare organizations that are warning about the potential impact if the enhanced credits expire. For example, the Commonwealth Fund highlights that millions, especially middle-income early retirees, could see steep premium increases, sometimes losing all subsidies if their income goes just above the 400% FPL threshold. This is known as the subsidy cliff, where even one extra dollar of income can mean losing all premium assistance. The Kaiser Family Foundation is closely tracking these policy developments and emphasizes the potential ripple effects in affordability and enrollment if the expanded subsidies lapse. And the Medicare Rights Center is actively urging Congress to act, pointing out that without these enhanced subsidies, healthcare could become unaffordable for many older adults not yet eligible for Medicare. So while we don't yet know what Congress will decide, signs like the One Big Beautiful Act I previously mentioned are pointing to the fact that the most prudent approach is to plan conservatively. Assume the enhanced subsidies won't be extended and build your healthcare budget around the original ACA framework. Keep in mind that even if the enhanced subsidies aren't continued, the good news is that under the original rules, premium subsidies can still bring costs down substantially if you plan ahead. That means being strategic about how you fund your early retirement and doing things like pulling income from taxable brokerage accounts, where you can control gains in what is reported as taxable income, using Roth IRA withdrawals, which don't count towards MAGI, and converting just enough from pre-tax accounts to stay under key income thresholds. So in conclusion, will ACA subsidies disappear after 2025? No, but the enhanced ones might. And if they do, that doesn't mean you're out of options. Stay informed, stay flexible, and keep your early retirement roadmap in your control. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and check out my full video on health insurance options for early retirees. It goes deeper into all the paths available. And another video that will appear at the end here where I talk about in more depth regarding using a taxable brokerage account in particular as a great tool in helping to reduce MAGI to get those subsidies with the ACA. Also, leave a comment. Do you think Congress will extend the enhanced subsidies, or have you already made plans assuming they won't? I'd love to hear what others are thinking and planning. And listen to the Early Retirement Roadmap podcast when you're on the go, or visit mikeupland.com for all my media, including my blog. Until next time, take care and make the most of today.